Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Bill Noble, Chief Technical Analyst at Token Metrics, to discuss what's driving the move in Bitcoin and why he sees lots of potential in Ethereum. Bill, it's great to see you again. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Jill, thanks for having me on the show.
All right, you got it. And let's talk about this massive move that we've seen in Bitcoin, why it's running up as much as it is, who's driving it.
All right. Bitcoin is being driven by a classic case of institutional monkey see, monkey do, right? One big player buys it, generates a return, and then other investment managers go, wait a minute, my portfolio is underperforming. I have to get involved. That on top of the narrative that, there needs to be a future of money beyond fiat. You can't just sit in cash anymore. The institutions are driving it on one hand, and then consumers via PayPal are using crypto to protect their purchasing power in a world where, a gallon of milk goes up 50%.
And when we talk about decentralized finance or DeFi, it certainly has been in the spotlight as well, of course, connected to cryptocurrency. Why do you think there's still a lot of potential with Ethereum?
Ethereum is the backbone of an interest rate mechanism that's going to legitimize cryptocurrency and create a new image for Bitcoin, not just as a currency, but as collateral. Okay. DeFi and this creation of sort of interest rate plumbing via Ethereum is going to allow institutions not only to hold Bitcoin, but potentially to get a return on it. And the investment potential, okay, in these small coins or small companies, if you will, the crypto assets that are building DeFi, that's the equivalent of getting into those now is like getting into internet stocks back in the late 90s.
And Token Metrics just announced an AI-powered Token Metrics quant grade. Tell us what that is.
Okay. Token Metrics has taken mathematics and metrics for looking at markets that were only really used by sophisticated hedge funds. And we've used AI and machine learning to create grades so that retail investors can have this institutional powered device and setup for research that allows them to find hidden gems, build portfolios of digital assets. Okay. Our AI and machine learning uses these quant grades and these sophisticated metrics to put the power of like IBM Watson and big hedge funds right on your laptop at home.
It's really quite remarkable. The space is young, and look how much has happened over the past, decade. It's incredible to see just how quickly it's evolved. Outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum, we hear about those two the most. What other areas in cryptocurrency should investors have an eye on?
Great question. One of our themes is the future of money. So take your big fiat currencies, right? Dollar, euro, yen, Swiss franc, sterling, Aussie dollar. We believe in 2021, they're going to have digital cousins, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, but also Dash, Litecoin, okay? XRP from Ripple Inc. All right. Dash is already being used in Latin America in American fast food joints. All right. And these coins, all right, are available through PayPal. So it's going to be very soon before American investors discover that. Then there is the DeFi blue chips, right? These are the companies like Aave, Synthetics, Yearn Finance, Ren, Polkadot. These companies and their coins are going to be used to build this interest rate mechanism for crypto. And it reminds me back in the Wall Street days of when things like swaps and interest rate derivatives became popular. Okay, what's old is new again, and it's a once in a lifetime investing opportunity.
I have a logistical question for you. If you buy and sell crypto in your account, it's a taxable event, right? If you use Bitcoin to make purchases, is that a taxable event every time you use a Bitcoin to acquire a consumer good?
Well, I'm not an accountant, so not tax advice. Yes, it is when you buy and sell like any other security or asset. I believe if it's over a certain dollar amount, it can create a taxable event when you purchase something. So in the future, we think Bitcoin is going to be used primarily for big ticket items, and other currencies like Litecoin and Dash will be used to purchase, more reasonably priced consumer goods.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Bill, thanks so much for joining us on Trade Talks. It was great having you with us, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.